Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I don't know where I got that from. Kind of corny, but Bay Hair sent me over a cute little curly bob. I believe she's called the Beyonce, and this is what she looks like. She comes already pre-curled. It is a 360 lace wig with 3 combs in the front, 1 in the back, adjustable straps. I'm going to go ahead and prop her on my mannequin head and get to customizing. So first of all, we're going to cut off the back portion of the lace. Now the reason we're doing this first is because when we put the wig on, we don't need this lace, and we will not be able to cut it off once the wig is on our heads. So once you cut that portion off, you can go ahead and adjust your straps. I'm going to turn the canvas head around and add powder to the parting. Now clearly, I need to go and get some more powder for the party. It made it a lot more harder to like pack the powder on to the frontal, because it was like not really coming out, so it took way longer. But of course we're speeding up so you don't have to have the agony of watching. This is going to tint the lace and make it blend with my skin perfectly. I did not bleach the knots because I did not want to wash and deep condition and bleach the knots on a wig that was already pre-curled. I kind of wanted to enjoy what they provided. Now because I already cut off that back portion of the lace, you guys can see here very clearly that it fits perfectly ear to ear, and I don't have to like customize around the ear. It's already perfectly cut. So I got a nice look at the lace in the front, and it is pre-plucked, so I decided I did not want to customize or pluck anymore. And in that case, I went ahead and cut off all of the excess lace. I grabbed my Got2b glue spray and I went ahead and applied a nice thick coat. I let that dry for about 15 to 20 seconds. I made sure that my, what is this called? A wig cap. My wig cap is exactly where I want it to be. And then I went ahead and applied the lace. Now it takes me about a minute or two to go ahead and bond that down. I sped up through it, or skipped that part rather, but you guys can see here, you just go section by section. Usually I start at the center and then I'll go from one side to the other, kind of using that rat tail comb and my hands to hold it in place until it dries, if you will. Be sure to use a blow dryer on a cool setting if you want to speed up the process, or have a little extra hold. Now that I've done that, I've kind of separated what I would consider to be baby hair. And as you guys can see, the hairline looks pretty nice. Of course, I can go in and customize and add my own touch, which, eventually I probably will do. But, for the sake of this video, I thought, this looks great. And a lot of times I like to show you guys what it will look like if you don't tweeze, because I know a lot of you are still afraid to, tweeze your hairlines yourself out of fear of over plucking. So, you can still achieve a great install without plucking or tweezing your hairline. Now you guys know me, my favorite choice for a edge control these days is foam. I find that foam gives me the most flawless finish with a baby hair look. It allows me to swoop and form the baby hair how I want without the kind of gel to my forehead, kind of look, if you will. Now don't get me wrong, I still love edge control, but this has just been my favorite at the moment. And I'm going to use this baby hair brush to kind of form the baby hair to my liking. And once I am satisfied, I went ahead and cleaned up the parting to my liking. This one did come with a pre-parted, like curved parting situation, and honestly I wasn't feeling it for the sake of this video. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was just up way too late, to be honest. But it was like I was going nowhere fast. First of all, I should not have flattened it out. I should have utilized this parting to go ahead and give it tons of body. But like after a while, I was like already too late. This is what it looks like when you kind of finger comb or use a wide tooth comb to kind of comb out the curls it came with. They were very tight, but they do loosen up very easily once you go ahead and start to play with it. I did use a serum. I used the, what is that called? Is that Garnier Fructis? Yeah, the Garnier Fructis serum all over, just to give it a little bit of a shine and cancel out any excess frizziness. And then I went in and just curled in random spots all over. I liked it big. My only mistake is, again, I did kind of flatten out the top where I should have utilized that for a nice big feather. What was I thinking? I don't know. Sometimes I watch my videos back just like how you guys watch them for the first time, and I critique myself. So I definitely could have done better with the curls here. I definitely should have used a curling iron in smaller sections and kind of gave it that Beyonce look. But, you know, there's always tomorrow, right? Overall, I would say it took me about 15 to 20 minutes to install and get this wig together. From what I did clip on a cute little bobby pin in the end, and I also added powder to the outside. Again, I added the powder inside the lace to kind of tint it and help it to blend with my skin. I went on top and just added more to make that parting pop. As you guys can see, it was dull and now it's popping perfectly, and you just use your finger to blend it out. And yeah, and that's pretty much it. This was a super easy install. No headache, no pain, just simple and easy. Okay, so finally I am done. I need to blot and put on a little bit of lipstick. It did take me a minute to go ahead and restyle this wig. One thing I realized about this wig is that it comes with beautiful curls, and I kind of pulled up the email so you guys can see the sales like picture. Okay, so this is what she looks like. I think it looks a little bit different in person, and it just depends on how you style it. But when it comes out the box, it does not look like this. But of course, you know, it's just curls, you can achieve this look. I kind of didn't look at this until after the fact, but I kind of would have put more volume in it on this side, and it pretty much would have been very similar. So it's not that far off. It definitely came with the same parting, and it definitely came with the same length and all of that. It's just that I styled it a little bit different, and I added this cute little clip there. I did not tweeze or customize the hairline. The only thing I did was add the powder to the parting. The reason is because it is pre-plucked, and I kind of felt like because I was doing the side part and a bang over here, I really didn't need to do too much, especially because I didn't bleach the knots. Normally I do like to bleach my knots these days. The reason I didn't with this wig is because I kind of felt like because it came with like curls already in it, like, you know, like hot comb curls, like curling iron curls. I didn't want to go in and bleach the knots and have to wash it and condition it and all that and re-curl it. What makes it even more versatile is you'll definitely be able to straighten it out. Of course, you can go back in and bleach the knots if you want to as well. This is a Brazilian Virgin Bob Wave Natural Colored Medium Cap 360 lace wig. But yeah, I feel like I had, because it was already curled, it did give me a little bit of issue recurling, just because I used like a thick flat iron opposed to like a small barrel curling iron. So I kind of felt like because there were curls and I kind of was going against what was already preset to make different curls, it wasn't holding a curl just naturally on its own the way I would have wanted to. Nonetheless, it does curl just fine. I think if I just wash and deep condition and start over, opposed to trying to like redo curls that are already done but do them in a different way, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Don't forget to check out Bay Hairs. They definitely have some awesome wigs, so make sure you check them out, and I have everything linked in the description bar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.